This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Las Vegas, please welcome a two-division world champion, introducing Diego Chico Corrales. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Chicago, Illinois, please welcome the battle-ready Emmanuel Augustus.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
If you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. It's all offense all the time. Do you believe what we are seeing? Which fighter will say no mas? Those counter punches have to hurt. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
No rest for the weary. Can't find a home with that jab. Corrales might be ready to go. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. It's bombs away. Not a lot of defense here at all. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match? And there's the bell for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You are fighting the Swarmer. Be smart, be sharp. Concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that Swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
And he scores with the counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Punch, counter punch. A perfect counter shot. That hook won't score. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. They exchange punches. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Oh, and Augustus might be ready to fall down. And Augustus goes to the canvas. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four. Come to me.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Augustus is clipped. Disaster averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just... There's the bell to start round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
Nice counter shot. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Score with that hook again. Well done with that counter shot. The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Miss with that jab. Tried to score with the jab. He can't score with that uppercut. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Augustus is wobbly right now in some big trouble. And down goes Emmanuel Augustus. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Emmanuel Augustus in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
He's switched off. What's he doing? I need you to switch back on.
Change too much, just keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, absolutely.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. Neither fighter willing to slow down. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter shot lands. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Throws the jab but does not score. Corrales in some real trouble now. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Punch, counter punch. Is Augustus about to crumble to the canvas? Looks like trouble was averted.
Defense is everything.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. Talk about a one-sided. Time for the 5th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
No rest for the weary. They drop their guard, they get caught. That uppercut. Hold that thought! Corrales is stumbling and bumbling. And down goes Diego Corrales. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
But look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Nice counter. Augustus is wobbly right now. In some big trouble. And Emmanuel Augustus is down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Both men getting off the canvas in that incredible round.
Absolutely.
This fight's not over yet.
Let's start the sixth. How do you score the last round, Johnny, as both of these fighters went to the canvas?
That is showing the fitness, that is showing the stamina, that is showing the hard work done in the gym. If you can get knocked down and get back up and knock your opponent down, they've got it.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
You'd like to see more jabs. How about that time counter shot? That jab misses. Defense is not an option for these two. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed. Did you see that? Oh, and Augustus might be ready to fall down. And that's the shot. And down goes Emmanuel Augustus. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
You heard heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory.